There was once a South African startup organization with a passion for flight, aerospace, and aviation. They set out on a rather challenging quest to bring mobility to Africa, north, south, east, and west. You see, the aerospace industry in South Africa was dying, and the three engineers were determined to help keep it flying. But restoring the industry was not their only goal. They wanted to help get the country's economy back under control and improve the quality of life for the whole population with a multifaceted project encouraging lots of collaboration. They identified transportation as a critical tool to enable socio-economic growth, so that was pretty cool. This made a lot of sense, since there is not much debate that Africa's land-based transport infrastructure is really not great. In Africa, it is very difficult to access some places, so the team focused their attention on addressing these cases. They identified the need to alleviate healthcare frustrations by transporting medical supplies to remote rural locations. Maybe next time, if there's another COVID-19, we'll be able to transport medical assistance and the vaccine. And with the population growing, something must be done to intensify farming so we can provide enough food for everyone. Administering fertilizer and pesticides on a large scale is the only way that the agricultural sector will prevail. They also identified the need to maintain, monitor, and inspect critical infrastructure that often goes unchecked. Transporting skilled professionals and personnel is certainly a critical mobility requirement as well. And everyone dreams about being able to fly, the thrill of floating freely across the boundless blue sky. Or maybe avoiding traffic in a human-sized drone, especially if the aircraft can fly on its own. However, this fancy personal aviation rebirth would have to be done without destroying planet Earth, since there's no point having a machine with teleportation powers if it burns a hole through the ozone every 3 to 4 hours. But why don't we just adopt a first world solution to tackle the demands of transport and distribution? Because despite its challenges, Africa presents an opportunity for the development of technology as well as the community. Unspoiled by excessive roads, railway tracks, and train stations, the African landscape is clean, unbound by first world limitations. And perhaps the next step in transportation evolution begins with an African problem and an African solution. So they came up with the idea of a PAV, personal aerial vehicle, for those unfamiliar with the vocabulary. Inspired by the efficiency of our fellow flying creatures, they designed the aircraft with some really unique features. It is 100% electric with an inherently safe design, unlike other flying cars where the safety is borderline. Another unique aspect is that the aircraft can easily attain near vertical takeoff and landing, even from unprepared terrain. And just when it seemed aircraft wings could not become more clever, the team came up with a design that would change aerodynamics forever. It's unlike anything you would have ever seen on the internet, but it's intellectual property, so we can't show that to you yet. The aircraft, inspired by nature, has a rather organic shape. It was designed to blend in with the surrounding landscape. Unlike most other drones, which don't actually fly around, they're just so ugly the earth repels them from the ground. But the project is about much more than just the PAV. There is a bigger transport ecosystem designed to help the economy. With modern farms that can swap batteries and put them together, crowdsourced monitoring creates an accurate model of the current weather, inclusive of small businesses to help them pay the bills. Graduate training programs will promote and develop skills. Knowledge sharing will create a platform for the industry to grow by raising the collective wisdom about the technology portfolio. South Africa has many challenges, especially with recent events, but maybe people just need some hope, a plan that actually makes sense. It's easy to escape our problems, but we think that's premature, because greener grass also comes with its own manure. We are proud of this South African venture, and this is our plan. We are staying to fix things because we believe that we can. This is not just another flying car with a 150-kilometer range. It is a disruptive invention, a vehicle for change, a plan for humanity when capitalism seems to be sinking, free from mismanagement, corruption, and self-centered thinking. It is the spirit of Ubuntu, making us truly aware that we can use technology to create a better world for everyone to share. So, want to help us with this aerospace revolution? We are PHRACTYL, the frontier for agile complex technology system evolution.